Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 89 of Persona 4. In this episode, we are going to continue on trying to get as much social links done in the vanilla as humanly possible, because this weekend Golden will be happening on Friday, seeing as how part 90 is coming on Thursday. On that note, I just need to let you all know that there's only going to be one part of This Week in Golden this week, because it's practically all of August's events that's up. And a word of warning, there may not be as much events in September, with the exception of Marie and the exception of Adachi, because I haven't actually completed him yet. He needs only one more, while Marie only has about 3 left after part 9. But there's not much changes in the dungeon either, except for the chest that happened to hold the special item needed in order for you, actually the 2 special items needed in order for you to get to Naoto. So on that note, those are the only 2 changes that you will actually see. Well, the only most notable changes that you'll actually see. So on that note, let's go on ahead and talk to Rise. Also, bear in mind that there is going to be a cutscene in September as well, and a story, I do believe. But other than that, nothing else changes in September, so that's going to be probably shorter than what we're going to be doing. Anyway, I do believe we're at rank 4 with Rise, if I'm not mistaken, because I was at rank 3. And at rank 3, she tried to buy a skimpy outfit. Well, wanted to buy a skimpy one piece. That tease. That tease. But, seeing as how we're in rank 4, her manager appears and is trying to get her to come back. And she's pretty much adamant about not coming back. I would select grab her hand and run. That would pretty much up her social link points. And if you had a lover's persona, that would make it higher. On that note, I need to go make some lover's persona in Persona 4 Golden.
No way!
And to her horror, yes, it's her former manager. I wouldn't say horror, because he's not that bad of a guy. He just wants Rise to come back. And he's wondering why she has an unexplained hiatus. Well, needless to say, she was burnt out, she was tired, but eventually she'll start craving to go back into the idol life. And here's the thing. That's already been confirmed in Persona 5, that not only she goes back into the idol life, although she does take a hiatus, she also returns even more provocative than what she is now. I mean, she was already a mischievous little girl who is very, very innuendo heavy, but this one, like her later on, well, she's much more fan servicey. Much more. If you probably haven't seen the posters in Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal, so bear that in mind. Anyway, just go along with her, and that will also increase your social link points. So that should bring the lovers to level 4, if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't gotten to 5 yet. And having her at rank 4 is a good thing. Having her at rank 3 is a good thing as well, because that way you'll know enemies and won't have to worry about the stage being, hidden from you, and as are the enemies. The enemies will be there, you just gotta, okay, let me rephrase that. The enemies won't be hidden in the stage, unlike the dungeon stages themselves, where you have to build the map like Omega ruins over in Final Fantasy 10. Oh, and also, just say I don't mind. So, quite frankly, I just gained enough to rank 4. No, wait, rank 5 actually. This is rank 4. Oops. So, that said, I don't think we've learned another ability just yet. It will be at rank 5 or 6 we're going to learn another ability. And when we do, it's probably going to be a healing wave. Yes. That's going to be the ability that she'll learn. So that way you won't have to worry about trying to grind up for Relaxing Wave, which is a level 70 move that Rise can learn, which I already have in Golden. So on that note, Nanako is doing her homework yet again. And she's doing a book report. So this one is practically you answering a question. And that's all it is to it. The question in general is asking if I feel happy if I'm alone, so answer no. And that right there will increase Nanako's closeness to you, at least. By one still increases Nanako's closeness if you haven't already completed Nanako. Seeing as how I already have, I don't have to worry about that. Although if you did not do any of Nanako's homework, you probably would miss out on being close to her for quite some time. You'll have to spend some time with her if you haven't finished it. And more importantly, you'll be able to spend time with Devil and spend time with Tower on certain days. But, for the most part, I'm trying to finish up my homework so that way I could gain some more knowledge. Because knowledge is power. Well, at least it's so often that you'll gain knowledge if you actually worked on your homework. And now, she's got art homework, which is something that is not in your expertise. Meanwhile, Rise and Kanji shows up this time. Seeing as how Rise and Kanji shows up right at the point where there's art homework, well, this might be right up Kanji's alley after all. He does so. And Kanji ends up making some weird monster on an SUV from the milk carton. And by the way, this means you're going to be closer to Kanji, and you're also going to be closer to Rise. At least it won't be raining for quite some time, hopefully. Oh no, it's going to be raining on the 29th. Meaning, on the 29th, you're going to have to do your homework. So on that note, let's go on ahead and not answer the card. On that note, we're going to go out and hang out with Kanji this time. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes, when social links actually call you, it's not just some spend time hangout. It's actually leading to the next social link level. Sometimes. Most of it is just spend time. Meaning you're going to spend enough time to where you're just going to go on ahead and start the next rank the next time you see the individuals in question you spend time with. And if I had like multiple guardians, I would have fed this cat a lot of food. Well, actually, just 2 guardians would have actually had this cat fed. basically. And then the next time, all I had to do was feed it 4 and he'd be done. But I didn't have to, I only have 1. So on that note, we're just going to go past Risei this time, and we're going to go to Kanji. Well, needless to say, we can actually X out Risei eventually. And if I'm not mistaken, Kanji was at level 3 the last time I actually dealt with him. And we will spend some time with Kanji. And last time we dealt with Kanji, his mom practically told you about him and how he has problems dealing with hospitals. The thing is, she's in the hospital because she was in the hospital the last time because a kid ended up hurting himself because he got ran over by a bike. So when Kanji had his mom said about him, just say plenty. That's probably the best result. Got the hiccups. Anyway, it turns out that that same kid only got ran over for one reason and one reason only. He got bullied. Again. What is with these damn bullies? Honestly, if Kanji would have actually caught those bullies, he probably beat them up. They're probably like the biker gangs that he constantly beats the crap out of anyway, so he'd be doing the world a favor. On that note, the boy lost his doll because the bullies ended up forcing him to throw the doll in the river and destroying it. Even though the doll belonged to his sister and he was going to give the doll to her. This was practically because the kids that he ran into were pretty much jerks. And due to the fact that he threw his doll in the river, threw his sister's doll in the river, he's in the dumps. So, on that note, Kanji tries to get the boy to actually go and get the doll in his own way. So, what he's going to do, he's going to go in the river to get it. Now, Kanji may not be bright, and sometimes he thinks violence is the answer, but you say you'll go with Kanji. It didn't really matter at this point. If you had the persona, you got the same result. Well, if you didn't, you just got 2 by saying violence is the answer. So, on that note, just going with Kanji automatically would have already got him the best results. He's trying to find a doll, and he's trying to get the doll up the river. So, on that note, Kanji actually has a good idea. Seeing as how he couldn't find the doll, he can replacement. And he's trying to do it in his own way, even though he sounds like a bully. So, he decides to make the kid a doll, and that's actually pretty cool. And that's pretty much what this whole social link is. Kanji not throwing a hissy fit or throwing punches, and instead is actually helping a kid uh, get his sister back his doll, and that's it. And Kanji knows what it's like to be picked on about his hobbies. So that's another reason why he's doing it. And also giving him a new one. And with that said, Kanji will be at rank 4. I need Kanji at rank 6, so Kanji will actually be a lot. I mean, Kanji was at rank 3 for a follow-up attack, if I'm not mistaken. Rank 4 is actually helping somebody when they're downed. Rank 6 is actually recovering them from status ailments. I'm pretty sure Kanji punched people in the face when he helps them with their statuses. Sorry about that. So, with that said, Kanji is at rank 4. And if I'm not mistaken, Kanji will actually, I think this is where Kanji picks you up when you're actually downed. No, wait, no, not this one. It's rank 6. Damn it, I got them all confused. And now he's caught a cold. Poor guy. But he was doing something good, so there's that. And Kanji has indeed went home. And Kanji is all soaking wet, but at least he's gone home knowing that he actually tried to do a good deed today. I mean, who wouldn't be soaking wet if they're in the middle of the river? So now you have one last thing to do. Look over Nanako's homework and... Oh wait, actually this isn't the last thing. You have to help Nanako once again. And guess what type of platypus that actually has poison claws? Now, I didn't know platypus actually has poison claws until I actually read the game. But I've actually seen platypus in real life. One of the rare ones they had left. And it's actually pretty cute. But they're not really vicious, but they're really cute. So long as you don't try to touch their beaks. They hate it when you touch their beaks. And like I said, I didn't know male platypuses have claws. That probably would explain why I got sick when that one platypus clawed me. Oh well. And it was at a zoo, by the way. I was trying to pick the zookeeper had on gloves. So the poison wouldn't actually seep in her, and I found out why she was wearing gloves eventually. But nonetheless, we're at the 29th, and you're forced to do your homework. So that's one day completely gone where you get 4 times the knowledge. But if you've done homework throughout the entire week, you would have had at least, it's 3 times the knowledge. You would get 3 times instead of 4. But if you haven't done homework at all, you would have got 4 times the knowledge. And that would have practically meant you would have done, at least 12 times the worth of homework. And this is the last thing for homework. As she was doing the picture diary, we had to remember something, and I probably got this wrong. By the way, it's option 2, but this will literally take care of Nanako's homework, and after a while, if you haven't completed Nanako, you will be able to complete Nanako so long as you have enough expression to do so. On that note, it's the second answer. It stopped raining by then. And so, now we no longer have to worry about Nanako's homework. Hooray! And instead, we can worry about more important things. Like the fact that there's only 2 days left before summer is officially over and we go back to school. I thought we go back to school on the 28th, but we actually go back to school on the 1st of September. So on that note, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Persona 4, when we continue on the last 2 days of summer and the event that starts September 1st. See you guys in part 90. This is RVman985. Peace out. Also, sorry for my commentary being out of sync. Yeah, this was a recording issue, so again, I apologize. But part 90 will be coming soon. Sorry for this being late. It took a while because of the issues. Peace out.